Why did you buy this?
I had extra fucking
$400?
Maybe this one was 300. I bought a bunch of stuff from the YouTuber Nerd City.
I was looking at a refugee the other day who had nothing but their clothing. All of their money, all of their savings were gone. All of it. Every single thing they owned were destroyed by the Russian invasion. They were unable to take any of their money out, and they've lost all of their family. They all either died or are injured and in hospitals. They have nowhere to go. Maybe they have like 20 to 50 PLN on their name, and that's like worth 1/3 of an American dollar. You spent $300 to $400 on a picture of a goat in soup that looks like complete shit.
Alright, you guys want to start some content? Because we've been here just kind of chatting for a while. I mean, we can keep chatting, but I do want to show you this video. So the lore for the clip you're about to watch is that Dylan was friends with this guy. And he did like a charity event with him, and they like talked offline. And if you guys don't know, Dylan Burns right now, he's in Poland right now, and he's been doing stuff for Ukraine from Poland. He just like did this whole trip. So he goes and he's like, yo, I'm gonna go to Poland. And I got this call too, that's why it's funny. And the guy's like, damn, that's awesome, you're a badass for doing that. And it's just like, all these guys in politics are so fucking fake, dude. So this guy who's on the stream, you'll see him right here. He thought he had raided out for the night. So he's like, all right, guys, I'm raiding. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And then he just kept streaming.
Somebody sent me this VOD saying that he raided out, and after he raided out, he didn't know that he was still recording, and then he talked massive shit about me and other people. I don't know if that's true. We're about to find out if it's true.
So, like, he thinks he's not streaming. It's so funny.
So I mean, I doubt, he can't be that bad. I mean, we've always been cordial, right?
Also, shitting on Dylan Burns is always a so.
See, like, okay, I fucked up because he's around the way, so I tried to be cool with him. Then I found out how goofy he was.
He's a fucking fed, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He is.
Yeah, don't trust him.
Like, I saw the 1776 in his name, and I was like, okay, maybe this is an old account or something. And then I'm just like, the more I see from him, like...
Dude, people are snaky, man. What the fuck?
Dude, if you think that's bad, it gets so much worse. This goes on for like 10 minutes of just destroying him in private. Like, how could you be so stupid to broadcast this?
I was nothing but nice with this guy.
There are so many people in like these fucking online spaces that'll be like, yo, what's going on, man? Dude, I love your fucking content. And then just fucking destroy you from behind the scenes. And you know what? Honestly, everybody does their fair share of talking shit behind the scenes. So I'm not just saying talking shit in general is bad. When everyone said that John Swan was talking shit about me I don't give a fuck, dude. I've talked shit about John behind the scenes too. Like, oh, Augie's talking shit? That's fine. I talk shit about Augie too. Oh, Bo Blacks is that's fine. I've been talking shit about Bo. It's only natural to like fucking... I don't know, just to be like annoyed at a given time and vent a little bit online. It just happens. This isn't talking shit. This is like a public well, it's a private execution.
With the Baltimore fundraiser, he was like giving me proper ups. Unironically, he said, "Dude, you're such a badass," in a voice call.
Yo, dude, you're such a badass, bro. Fuck this guy.
With me, when he like heard about the Poland trip, like he was nothing but nice to me. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I didn't know about the fucking sex pest shit. That was kind of
Look at Dylan's fucking face, dude. What? I didn't know about the what?
Yeah, I didn't know about the fucking sex pest shit. That was kind of fucking nuts. I don't know why I'm surprised by the fact that the gatekeepers in the space are all fucking rapey, fucking disgusting, toxic ass pieces of shit, but...
Rapey.
Dylan just doesn't know how to process this. Now apparently Dylan's defending stealthing. I don't think he's ever done that before.
A serial sexual assaulter on his air.
What? Who?
Fucking crazy, dog.
Who did I defend? Are they talking about Prime? That I defended Prime? I don't even know. Who are they talking about?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Haven't streamed in a minute, but this story was just so unhinged that I wanted to take a look at it, so I came on.
Oh my god, man. What? Why though?
What do you mean? Why did I want to
Like,
cover it, or why did it
no,
happen?
like, why is this a thing?
I kind of said it along the lines of like, I think you're just successful, so you attract people who don't necessarily like you but want things from you, and you could take that one of two ways. Obviously it's shitty because you like have some sort of light relationships with these people and stuff like that, but at another it's like a sign of success.
So do you think that this is just like, it is just like grifting? It's just like that, or like what do you think it is?
Well, they're literally grifting. They're literally like, they don't believe in the stuff that you believe in, but they hang out. They like want to get on your shows. They want to do the hippy dippy and stuff like that. They're literally grifting. Yeah.
The thing that gets me about what it's like everyone now right now. I don't know if you've seen all this stuff. It's like everyone's coming for the hippy dippy and the fucking me and that just everything right now. There was like a little bit of drama around me going to Poland. Did you see the Wick conversation?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Dude, like what the fuck? And like it was the Wick conversation. Then there's this situation. Then I had the back and forth with Aston Mack on a separate thing about the same topic. I just did a back and forth with Charmhole. I had somebody else come on. There's like a million different people like coming at the same time. I'm not even interacting really that much with them. I'm interacting with the space the least I ever have at the moment because I'm concentrating on this Poland thing and like preparing to go into Ukraine, right? And like that takes obviously like a lot of prep, right? A lot of work. And so I don't understand why everybody's doing this at the same time.
So to be honest, like I think when you're successful, people just wait for you to fuck up in some ways. They're looking for it. I think this Poland trip was kind of a misfire. I noticed that in this community, in comparison to like where I come from, they'll get on your ass for a lot weaker reasons. And it's pretty easy to debunk. I don't think you've had a hard time like arguing with these people, kind of saying why their opinions are stupid and stuff like that. But it's probably just really annoying. Like I see some of the stuff that you deal with, some of the stuff that Destiny deals with. It's probably not fun, but it's probably at most like an inconvenience, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like most of the people complaining are like not really like anybody being in the space, or like everybody complaining about the trip. They were basically making complaints along the lines of like, I don't really know what the trip is, so let me just speculate on what's going to happen in the trip. I felt like a lot of people thought I was gonna go in there with like my streamer gear and be like, yo, is that a refugee? Oh my god, is your kid dead? Is that your dead kid? Oh my god, what was his name? Did he like Fortnite? Can you do a little floss dance in his honor? Like, what did they think I was gonna do?
Dude, you're gonna like invade the capital, but instead of the capital, it was gonna be the Ukraine.
It's gonna be Ukraine. No, I was gonna have a Logan Paul forced moment. That's what I think.
Oh my god! People thought you were gonna be like, dude, holy shit! There's literally a fucking dead body there. Oh my god! And then just walk over. Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
That's another thing. Like everybody was like waiting for like, oh my god, I guess everybody was just like, oh my god, Dylan's gonna be in Poland and it's gonna be this huge change. And now I'm just streaming from my Airbnb, right? Because I'm recording this what is now basically a short documentary during the day, and then during nighttime at midnight to 6 a.m. I do my normal streams, and so there's nothing really that they can criticize because nothing's happened, or at least nothing's happened that they've seen, right?
Yeah.
But they have nothing to criticize, so they're just grasping at literally anything.
I couldn't stop laughing when I first watched this clip of this guy like talking shit to you, because you're like, dude, we talked about Poland. He was one of the first people that found out. He was telling me what a badass I am, and I'm like thinking, I think this is the same convo I had with you.
He specifically, when he found out about it, the specific words he said, "You're such a badass," and then I respond like, and he's like, "I understand why you don't think you're a badass, but you're a badass."
Oh my god, he was blowing you even more than that. I think I called you a badass when you called me and told me about the Poland trip. That's why I was laughing so hard. It's like I think we had the same conversation, but yeah, this guy is just a total asshole. Jesus.
And the thing is, right? If he was just like, "Man, I was just being polite. I didn't." Like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I.
But he can't even say that. He just did a fucking like a charity thing with you.
That's the thing. Yeah, he did, and apparently there was complaints about it because, and I asked the organizer about it. He was like, "No, that's all." There's complaints about me not streaming during the charity thing. That I only posted it on my Discord, Twitter, YouTube community section, and my Patreon, and I didn't stream it myself. And so that was a complaint, even though beforehand I asked the organizer if he needed me to stream, and he said, that's up to you. And I decided not to because I was tired, because I was organizing a trip into Ukraine, an active war zone.
Yeah, dude,
And
I don't know. All these people get mad when I see, like, Hassan and Vosh, they don't do enough for their causes and stuff like that. And everyone likes to talk about how Destiny did, like, canvassing. But you're on the ground here doing fucking charity shit. You're in Poland. You're doing what realistically a lot of these people call every other streamer to do. And what are they doing right now? They're complaining about your Poland trip. They don't like that you're filming this.
that's the thing. I don't know if did you see his follow-up stream about it?
I did not. No, I might look into
He did a follow-up stream about it, and he claimed that, like, Dylan is, like, defeated because now I'm getting the most viewers ever, and I'm like, oh, this guy doesn't know how this works.
Yeah, it'll last like 3 days.
He doesn't understand how this system works, does he? He doesn't know how the drama farm is. It's it's like Anivore, right?
Well, it's very few Anivores. I don't want to use her as an example because she's got this grift for over a year now, to the point of like infamy. So she'll make it.
But like
this guy,
yeah. But if you see like, oh well, I didn't mean to say compare them as if they're the same. They're not. What I meant was, if you see Anivore, you can tell by her view count when she's talking about Destiny and when she's just playing Stardust. Right? 100%. And so it's 100%. It depends upon like your like interest in the drama. It's not like a permanent gain. People are just kind of, they've come to see the show, you know, not to see your show, the show, right? Yeah. And the other thing is, he said that I told my community to go unfollow him, and he was proud because nobody unfollowed him. I never said that. I don't know where he got this. He's trying to paint it like I'm like this crusader coming against him, striking him down. Another one of these demonic white boys or something. Like I don't understand. That's another thing. Everyone's really racializing it as well, which is weird as well. I have no clue why everyone's racializing
Dylan Burns, the Great White Hope.
No. Oh no. I remember somebody, oh my god. I remember when I was boxing at my old boxing gym, someone like made that comment. I said, "Please never call me that again." Because I was like one of maybe 2 white boxers, 3 on a good day of people at my gym who were white. And I remember, okay, 1 second. I got to check if this is a slur or not. Give me a second. I don't think this is banned on Twitch. Okay, it is not banned on Twitch, but it is dated and offensive. And I'm just saying it because this is exactly what happened, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, I remember I was boxing at this is actually completely unrelated, but it's a hilarious story. So there was this homeless man who used to be like a boxer, right? Yeah. Who would come in and people would let him in because, he has mental issues. He used to be a boxer, just let him come into the local boxing gym and just hang out. It's not, he's a good guy, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like I was in the speed bag and he walks up to me and he's a hulk of a man. Like he's 6'7", wide. I mean, he is wide, man. You know what I mean? Like, I would say, you ever seen like Fat Albert? Yep. You know Fat Albert, right?
He's a big fucking guy.
Yeah, or like Peter Griffin, or he was kind of built like that, right? But he's like 6'7", and so he walks over to me, right? And he looks at me, right? And you know what my chin looks like, right? Yeah. I've got a what you would call a square jawline, to say the least, right? He looks at me and he says, "Man, you know what? You're gonna be a good boxer, kid. You're gonna be a good boxer." And I'm like, "Oh, why?" He's like, "Well, you're a white boy with a mulatto chin." And I'm like, "A what?" He's like, "Yes, you've got a mulatto chin." And to this day, I still do not understand what the fuck he meant by that. And I went and I asked my coach, and he said, "Just pay it no mind."
I have to Google this slur because I've never heard that before. But
it's a term to refer to somebody who's black and white mixed.
Oh.
But the thing is, I'm not black and white mixed. I do not appear black or white mixed. I am very obviously like European.
Jesus.
But it's also like it's an outdated term, right? So that's why it's like on 2 levels there. Like number 1, what does it mean? And number 2, Jesus.
Well, now if you ever do an event where you become a boxer again and you finally fight Infrared, it can't be on Twitch.
Oh, dude, we're trying to look for local gyms in the area in Poland, for free time.
Poland? You're gonna go back. You're gonna start training. You're gonna be
I'm gonna come back from Poland a new man.
Oh no, you're gonna come back fucking jacked out of your mind. It's like, Infrared, where the fuck are you? Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing like pull-ups on the tank barrels of burnout Russian BMPs and tanks.
Oh, when are you gonna try to acquire one of the tax-free tanks while you're there?
I don't know. I'll just rent a tractor and just drive around. I'm sure I'll find one.
How do you get that shipped back? It's probably gonna cost a lot of money to get the shipping and handling. I don't know
Well,
if Amazon
it
is
seems
gonna
like a
be
lot of
fine
these
for
Russian
that.
tanks are turning into submarines, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Oh man. So I guess like I noticed Hassan has kind of gotten a lot more light recently. Not a lot of crazy takes over there with some of the new Ukraine news. Is there any kind of update you can give with like Ukraine and Russia? Because I really don't follow as much.
Ukraine's. I'm gonna be honest. Ukraine is forming like I remember, like I said, like at the start of this conflict, like there were very few scenarios where Ukraine can win. This is like they. It'd be like if you took like I don't know how to explain this to like a gamer bro or something. Imagine like you were sitting down and like you were the last party member in a D&D party or something, and you had a dice. You just rolled nat 20 times in a row. That's what it feels like.
It's like 1,000,000 to 1 odds if they would have any like I don't know. Some
Yeah,
sort of
I mean they won the battle of Kiev, they won the battle for Cherniv, they won the battle for Sumy. They pushed the Russians completely out of the north of the country. They're putting Kherson in a bottleneck. They stopped the advance on Kharkiv and continue to push them back from Kharkiv. They've disabled tons and tons and tons of Russian armor, tank, destroyed their supply lines. Russian communications are completely unencrypted almost at this point. So basically, you can literally right now, if I sent you the right website, you could listen to Russian communications from your phone.
Oh my god!
It's unbelievable. Like because the thing is, they didn't have the communication lines established, so they're just using basically just radios, which you can, if you tune into the right station, you can listen to it if you have a ham radio, right? If you have the right radio thing online. The Russians have lost a huge amount of casualties. Their flagship, the flagship of their Black Sea Fleet, named after the capital, the Moskova, was just sunk by a nation with no navy.
Do you think that like Putin could? I guess not surrender because he hasn't declared war and he's calling it a special operation. But do you think Putin can really pull
if you
back
call it
at
a
this
war
point?
if you call it a war in Russia, you can get 15 years in prison.
Jesus. Do you think that
Yep.
he'd be able to pull back out, or would it be looked at as like I don't know, like
Oh, I mean,
like
he
a
has
power
fucked himself. He would. Well, actually, there was some on Russian state TV. They were discussing like, hey guys, maybe we already won. Maybe we should leave. Like they're just trying to find something, just anything to like some excuse to get the fuck out of the country, right?
It just seems like this was such a huge embarrassment on the world stage that like.
Oh no, yeah, no. The thing is, the thing that's particularly interesting is because like Vladimir Putin is kind of like the MAGA kind of like Russia boy, where it's like, Russia must retain its greatness, repair its greatness on the world
Yeah,
stage.
instead of making the
make
world
Russia
great again, it's bring back the USSR, bring back all the.
Well, not even bring
territories
back the
that were there.
USSR, but just bring back its like regional dominance and make it
Yeah.
a great power and like make it respected. And he's made it an international laughing stock.
Yep. Oh, there are people who were saying that it had one of the greatest militaries in the world, like one of the biggest world powers, and people are kind of turning around and going, "I think we overestimated. Like it's not the '60s."
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I am unbelievably unimpressed with Russian performance during this, and it feels like the Russian military in many ways was I don't know how much of a paper tiger it is. I just think that incompetence, corruption, Russian chauvinism when it comes to how well they thought they would perform, underestimating the Ukrainians and how good their military was in comparison to 2014 when they took Crimea. I think it has to do with just underestimating Ukrainian will to fight, the unity of the Zelensky government, the fact that when he was offered a ride out by the Americans, he said, I don't need a ride, I need ammunition. I think there was a ton of different factors that came into not Ukraine blooding the nose of Russia. They just fucking broke the nose of Russia. I mean, it's
the first week
rough.
or so, a lot of people were saying, well, they sent the bad troops in first. That's what
Well,
Russia
dude,
did
this
wrong.
is so cope. It's
But
all
you can't
cope.
say that 2
All
months
of this is
later.
cope. No, the thing is, this was supposed to be a 3-day operation, and we're 2 months into a 3-day operation. And the thing is, people said, "Oh, they send the bad troops in." Bullshit. They send in the VDV. This would be like sending in like the American Airborne. You don't send in how do you send in bad VDV paratroopers who then got surrounded and fucking slaughtered? Many of them drowned in fucking lakes and shit.
Yeah, dude. Zelensky's popularity is at an all-time high right now, and it should be. He's done a great job. He could have just ran the fuck out of there day one.
I gotta say, Zelensky's probably gonna be remembered as long as he doesn't like auction off Donbass or something, or I don't know exactly what he'll have to do at the end of this conflict, but he'll probably be remembered as probably one of the greatest Ukrainian leaders to ever live. And it doesn't even like matter what he does during peacetime. It's like Churchill. Churchill wasn't a good peacetime leader, but because the war, everybody like, oh my God, Churchill. Then, oh my God, oh he killed millions of Indians. Who cares? The war, he beat Hitler. That's how it looks at. That's how they're gonna look at Zelensky.
That's how much I know about history. I didn't know he killed a bunch of Indians.
Oh, he starved them.
Jesus, that's brutal.
Yeah, he starved. Basically, it was for the war. He starved a bunch, I think, millions of Indians. Yeah.
That's fucking terrible. Holy shit.
Yep, pretty bad. That's the thing about most historical figures. They're not really that black and white. I mean, they're not like great, amazing, or evil. It's the same thing with like nation states. It's not that simple. Everybody wants a hero. There's just when you're in charge of like countries of that size and of that influence, you definitely during that time it's pretty easy to be a monster.
Yeah. Oh God, this is super off topic. But did you see the tweet that I had to delete last night because I thought I was gonna get banned?
No, I did not see the tweet.
Oh, you weren't one of the lucky few. I noticed that Anna's name it's very similar to some of the new words I've heard recently, like massage noir and able noir, right? So I said, you've heard of Anna Vor, or whatever her name is, but have you heard of Anna Noir? And I attached a picture that went with that I think you could probably guess.
Why?
Chud,
Why did you do this?
Chud was like, you're such a fucking pussy for deleting that. I'm like, there's no way I'm going down for that.
Dude, why would you do that? Why?
It was really stupid. I don't know. It was up for like 20 minutes, but yes, I went Sigma grind set mode.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think that it's we probably don't want to talk about this, but do you think Chud Logic turning on the fucking skin feature of his VR character is blackface?
I mean,
you're allowed to bow out of this one if this is not the optics conversation.
No, I'll answer it. Okay, this is the real important issue. I could be interviewing you refugees right now, but this is the real issue.
This is why this fucking guy's so mad at you and talking shit behind the scenes, because you talk about blackface with me while you're not interviewing.
I would say, like, at first I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of like, if I played, like, I don't know, like a black character in a video game, but then I was like, no, it isn't. No, this is. I remember when people talk about digital blackface when you post like a black GIF or something.
Yeah, like the Michael Jackson eating popcorn.
This is actual virtual blackface. This is because he did it to actually just be able to be like, hey guys, I am black now. Like that's the reason he did it. It is virtual blackface. Yes.
So you think that using a dark skinned character in the metaverse after we've all graduated? I don't think it's that simple. He did it specifically so he could talk about the issue. He was making himself black so he could. It was a joke, right? But then again, I think most people who did blackface were doing it as a joke, which doesn't help him really that much. Dude, I want to give him an out here, and I'm looking for one. Oh man. Before I let you go, I do want to. This is the last thing I want to ask you about.
Wait, somebody just said in chat, no, it isn't blackface. As a black man, he didn't mock our voice nor mock our behavior. Okay, so there's one thing. So you're telling me if I did blackface, like I just painted my face black and I was like, hey everyone, this is just how I stream from now on. That wouldn't be blackface. I just continued everything as normal, but I painted my face black and I said, now as a black man, right? Because that's what he did. Right?
And he like insulted a specific black person, like he was talking about Will Smith's wife and mocking like her behavior.
It's not. It's oh, dude. I
I
have
love
like
that
look at
clip.
moments like that, and I'm like, dude, I need to get the fuck out of this space while I still can. I
Well,
need to get the fuck out of
luckily,
this space.
if you want to get out of this space right now,
I get my CryptoTRUMPS.
you could be a fucking millionaire because
Crypto Trump
Parler is a
millionaire.
land of free speech. Infrared's not getting banned from there, but now they'll make you a millionaire. You can get one of 750 exclusive crypto trumps. You've heard of like
Wow.
crypto punks. You've heard of like the what are those? They're making a movie, a Disney movie about the bored apes. But you can get on the crypto Trump pipeline right now and just become a
Somebody
fucking
give me a
millionaire.
fucking crypto noose so I can crypto kill myself so I don't have to crypto listen to this shit anymore.
In
Okay?
crypto
I don't care.
Minecraft. In crypto
In crypto
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes. I do not care, okay? I do not want a crypto Trump. I do not. I want maybe like one NFT so I can just be annoying. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you want to see my NFT? Oh, fuck.
Oh, which
Where
one?
is this? I have a few, but they haven't been opened yet because I did it with a. I mean, I purchased some from a YouTuber, which sounds terrible.
The problem is like I want to do it to be funny because be like lamau a little bit. But the problem is like I don't. How do I put this? I feel that in all likelihood people are just gonna get angry at me for environmental reasons.
Oh,
know?
dude,
It'd be
that's
like
your
if I was,
problem.
like-
I could tell them you'll
The thing
fuck the environment. They'll be like, "Let's
Yeah, but the thing is,
live."
the problem is I'm on the environmental board of my city. It's not that simple for me.
Yeah, you don't have
okay?
that ability.
If I wanted to make a joke, like let's say I walked up to the ocean, I threw a bunch of plastic straws in the ocean, said "fuck the turtles," right? It was as a joke, right? And even after I just took the straws out, dude, people would play that and be like, "This is the man on our environmental board." Like I don't want to deal with that.
All right, so this.
I'm
right
lucky
here-
that most people don't even know in my local politics that I do this, or if they do, it's too technologically complicated to figure out what a Twitch is that they just don't look into it. Okay, but if I start giving them too good bait, like too good information, I'm fucked. Is that your NFT?
This was $400.
What? You bought that?
It's a goat soup.
Why did you buy this?
I had extra fucking what is it called?
$400?
Maybe this one was 300. I bought a bunch of stuff from the YouTuber Nerd City, because he was doing his own like real NFTs. And then I was
fuck
I was
is
in a
wrong
call
with
with
you?
Keemstar at like 4 in the morning. He's like, dude, Andy Milanakis has the best fucking NFTs ever. And I'm like, what are they?
I was looking at a refugee the other day who had nothing but their clothing, all of their money, all
my
of their
God.
savings were gone, all of it. Every single thing they owned were destroyed by the Russian invasion. They were unable to take any of their money out, and they've lost all of their family. They all either died or are injured and in hospitals. They have nowhere to go and are staying in a refugee place. And I'm just thinking that while they're dealing with that, maybe they have like 20 to 50 PLN on their name, and that's like worth 1/3 of an American dollar. You spent $300 to $400 on a picture of a goat in soup that looks like complete shit. That's what you did.
That is the most depressing thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I just got destroyed. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I thought you walked off after that. You're still here. Holy shit. Jesus.
I'm still looking at this goat. And this goat's eyes. I see the eyes of that refugee. That's all I can see.
Fuck.
You know what they would really like? Some actual soup. And you know what? The $300 to $400 could actually buy them a lot of fucking soup.
I'm fucking weak. I actually have to see. I think I lost money on this. I think it's gone down in value. I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to keep Ethereum, so I
So
fucking.
not
I
only
put it
did
in
you waste
assets.
all this money, but now it's worth even less. So you literally flushed it down the toilet.
Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's kind of how it went.
How many meals have been flushed down the toilet? How much money did you lose?
To be honest, I can't remember my password to OpenSeas right now. I'm trying to figure.
What is wrong with you?
I'm not like an NFT person. All right, so I bought a bunch of NFTs from Nerd City so I can use it as a profile pic, but he hasn't like made them available because I want to
Just
have
buy
the
a
fucking
$5 NFT then. Just
No,
make
no, no, no,
one.
you don't get it. All right, it takes like, so NFTs basically start at $200. That's what I found out. Is because it costs money to like mint them, a lot of money to mint them, and a lot of gas to like have them minted. So those are the relatively like
You know, in
short
Mariupol,
end.
they like gas. There's no gas, no heat. There's like zero gas. They're
Yes.
being able to get to them because like all the infrastructure has been destroyed by the Russians. There's around 20 to 25,000 dead civilians in Mariupol. Their bodies buried in shallow graves. Many of them probably died from things like disease, a lack of heat, stuff like that. And you used gas on this dumb fucking goat. I just wanted to like just check in and ask
But
about
dude,
that.
have you heard of the Dead Avatar project?
No, I'm working on the dead Ukrainian project right now, trying to like record that and deal with that. No, tell me about it.
So you can get these cool skulls from the...
I've seen enough skulls, actually.
Do you follow Nerd City? Or Rusty Cage?
No.
None of these guys?
No, I do not.
Really? You're one of the few people I know who haven't heard of them. Basically, they had artists, I think, make some of this stuff. And now they're...
Have you heard of Buka?
No.
Yeah, that's where the Russians tied the hands behind the back of Ukrainians and shot them in the head, executed them. They're recovering mass graves every day. One of the worst war crimes recorded in Europe since the Yugoslav civil wars.
I feel bad laughing about this, but just the contrast. What I'm saying and what you're saying is so fucking brutal. Oh, fuck. Stardust is DMing me. Is she telling me to go fuck myself for buying NFTs? Oh, no. It's fucking Chaos Cast. Are you doing Chaos Cast tonight?
No.
I might not. I don't feel like
I gotta get wasted.
You gotta get wasted?
Yeah, to forget.
Oh. Has this really been like a... I mean, this has probably been annoying for you, but has this like weighed on you a lot with that guy talking shit? Like, are you like reevaluating everything?
I felt like I was joking about getting wasted, but there was actually a shot of vodka in front of me and a lot of wine. I don't really want to like make myself the victim, but yeah, obviously, like talking to people who have been under Russian bombardment and like constantly looking at like footage of like dead bodies and like preparing to go in to like record people who are going to cry into the camera, right, about how they've lost all their family members that people have talked to already. Yeah. I mean, I don't have like PTSD or something. I mean, well, technically I do, but that's about something totally different. But like, I don't want to make it about me, but yeah, it's very difficult.
Well, listen, dude, I gotta say, before I let you go, what you're doing is really badass, okay?
No.
You're a badass for doing it.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna turn off the stream and be like, yo, fuck this guy, bro.
Here we go. Go again.
Oh, man. No, but I think it's cool that you've gone out there. I think it's cool that you're engaging with this stuff and hanging around these people and getting their stories and like, you know, writing stuff down, recording some stuff, making a documentary. It actually is the actual definition of badass, not the clout chaser version, you know.
I'm just really nervous. I hope it just works. I just hope I do a good job. That's all I'm really concerned about.
Yeah, I always liked when you went and did like the Trump rallies and stuff like that, and you were walking around those days. I forgot. Did you go to the January 6th or no? I don't remember.
Yeah, I went there in a Biden hoodie. It wasn't my smartest choice. I was on the Capitol steps while people were charging in with flags and shit in a Biden hoodie. Do you know how dumb of a decision? I could have died. There were people
you could have
outside
died.
the Capitol.
That's dangerous. So then you're like, I'm gonna fly out to Poland.
I don't think people realize how close it was to like an actual just full-blown shootout. There were militia members. 60 militia members have been arrested because they were outside the Capitol with machine guns ready to charge in. Right?
Is any of this adrenaline for you? Do you get an adrenaline rush being in these dangerous situations, or is it just that you want to document it?
I really do get in a lot of dangerous situations. I mean, there was January 6th, then there was the Million MAGA March. That's when like I got maced by the Proud Boys and had to help that one girl who got stabbed. Mm-hmm. Then there's I guess this thing in Ukraine. I don't really I don't get an adrenaline rush. I guess it's a little different. I like once it gets like really, really serious, I get like settled and focused. You know what I mean? And like once it's all done, I'm like, holy shit. You know what I mean? It's more of kind of like a buckle down thing. Yeah. I don't know.
It's really cool, dude.
I do like adrenaline rushes though. I do get adrenaline rushes. I got adrenaline rushes from boxing. Boxing, I would get an adrenaline rush and I'd love it. I'd love how I'd feel after boxing and sparring and stuff.
If anybody sets anything up on Twitch, it's probably going to be you, because I don't see the push from anybody else to really do it. And listen, Ian's doing his thing, iDubbbz, right now. One of the worst promotions I've ever seen in my entire life. He's talking about like how he doesn't want people to get knocked out because he doesn't want them to be embarrassed and stuff like that in the promotions, and he doesn't want to do the pre-interviews and stuff like that. A lot of that's really fun when they have like the kind of escalated drama where they argue back and forth. I don't know.
I disagree with you.
You don't like that?
But I love wrestling and I love boxing, and I love them for different reasons, right? Boxing, I'm much more like very, very like traditionalist.
Oh, you're a regular boxing fan. You have like huge respect for the sport, and you don't like when people come in and kind of desecrate it. I understand that perspective.
Well, my thing is, when he talks about the knockout stuff, I thought that was beautiful when he said that. I think he's 100% right. I think him coming in with a more like, I want to do this to respect the business. I respect that a lot. And I think choosing like respecting the sport you're interacting with and talking about fighter safety and like making sure everybody properly trained so it's not complete garbage and like treating it more respectably when everybody else is treating it like a clown show. I think there could be a market for that. We're going to see if there's a market for that. Who knows? I also like the idea of Matt Watson boxing, particularly because he's one of the few celebrities I actually find kind of funny. I'm a huge I like people like Jay Schlatt and Psychic Pebbles. They have a very specific type of humor.
Yeah, Jay Schlatt's really cool.
Norm Macdonald was a huge comedic influence on me.
Oh yeah.
But I like that. When it comes to pre-show interviews, I think it's fine to do pre-show interviews, and but I do think that like a lot of it for like online people, I think a lot of online people are too fucking fake. And what I mean by that is they're like, I'm gonna bet this on this, or I think your shoes are I think this is fucking garbage. These are terrible interviews. I want people like legitimately like I'm like fucking digging into them. Like, I think you're weak. I don't think you put any work into anything, and we're seeing that now. You're not training. You're treating this like a joke. You're a fucking joke. Fuck you, you piece. That's the type of stuff I like, right? Like authenticity. And I think internet content creators have no authenticity.
You don't like when KSI gets up there and goes, "Your dick does not work," and then the crowd just fucking chants like "Woo!" Like that's embarrassing.
I think that's stupid.
I would say it's embarrassing.
I think that shit's stupid. There's like fuck. Have you ever heard of MJF?
No, I've heard of JF though, but I think they're two very different people.
No. And, let's see if I can find. I don't know if I'd be able to find this. MJF Darby Allin post match interview. So this is a wrestling thing, but the reason I'm a huge wrestling fan, and MJF is my favorite wrestler alive currently. He, in my opinion, I think he is the best. He's like the best at what he does when it comes to being on the mic. I think he's the best in the business of wrestling when it comes to being authentic, when it comes to like selling himself and selling a fight, right? He just had an amazing match with CM Punk, who is many people consider one of the best, if not the best wrestler in the world. And so I'm trying to find this post interview he had after beating Darby Allin, because it was so authentic. It was so good, and it was also simple. I think people like try to make it overcomplicated. Like, I'm gonna bet this on this, I'm gonna bet that on it. I think a lot of wrestling can be really like a lot of like fighting, like interviews, and like you can just be honest. I think be like super honest. You don't need to be
I think a lot
fake.
of what we're seeing now is a split between really fake personalities and a lot of people trying to recreate the lead up to the Conor McGregor Habib fight, where it was just fucking anarchy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Like that was probably pretty. From where you're standing, it would probably be pretty bad for the sport to see something turn into that much of a shit show. And
I like. I think you can make something performative and honest. What I mean by this is like you can have like wrestling kind of like in like theme songs and promos and stuff like that,
but not send through something through like a bus window.
You can base it in like honesty, right?
Yeah.
Like if I saw iDubbbz and somebody like shooting promos back and forth, I would want to see somebody being like, dude, You're just another white boy on the internet who gets clicks by saying the N-word. You don't know how to fight, you little skinny, lanky fuck. That's the type of stuff I would want to see. Because then people will be like, damn, I think he believes what... I think that's real, what he just... I think he believes what the fuck he just... This doesn't feel like a Vine. This isn't haha funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like almost they're in an adult venue and they're trying to appeal to kids. And that
Exactly. You got it. That's my problem. I want adult entertainment in two ways, but specifically in this way. In this way, I want things that appeal to people of my age and not fucking 5-year-olds. And I'm not gonna get hyped for two people calling each other's penises small. Right?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Ricardo Mayorga is probably one of the most authentic fucking persons who like got heat and knew how to fucking build up a fight, even though he was a terrible boxer. He was just a fucking street fighter. He didn't train. He'd fucking smoke cigars while boxing. He'd fucking do shots between rounds. Fucking maniac. But his promos were fucking incredible. Where he, I mean, I remember once he slapped somebody's wife's ass before a fight to just get under their skin. Like, and I of course I'm not advocating for that, but that type of stuff built up the fight, and it made a man who would be not known at all because he's not that good into like a fucking like mega money star. He made huge fights because of that.
Yeah.
And that's the type of build up I want for a fight, if not just type of just respectful stuff. If you're gonna make it a like this is drama, make it real. Don't make it this fake bullshit of I'm gonna bet my house, I'm gonna bet my car, I'm gonna bet $50 billion. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not betting shit. Fuck off. Or a great example is the Logan Paul betting of the tattoos, right? Now that never happened.
Oh, Jake Paul,
right?
Jake Paul, yeah.
Jake Paul, but now that
No,
that
he
never
got the
happened,
tattoo.
Who got the tattoo?
What's his name?
Tyrone?
Yeah, Tyron Woodley got the tattoo.
He got the tattoo? Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I misspoke. I'm very wrong. But the problem with over promising, and this isn't just not in this case, but in other cases, is that if you don't deliver, then no one's gonna believe you the next time. Nobody's gonna believe you. It's
Well, I don't
fucking
think he was
bullshit
going
now.
to, but I think he did. Like, so I think he was not going to. Then he said that the only way he'd get Jake said the only way to get a rematch is to get it. Then he got it. Then Jake still wasn't going to give him the rematch. And then Tyson, Tommy Fury dropped out.
His thing like fell apart. Yeah.
So do you think Jake Paul is good for boxing then? Do you think
Yes.
his run? Because
Yes.
I mean, it has to be bringing in new fans.
I do think it's good for boxing, as long as it stays to some level authentic, and I think you can sell it well.
Yeah,
I
the
think
Logan
you could.
Paul Floyd Mayweather one didn't feel authentic. That felt like
No.
a publicity stunt.
No, I mean I thought it was okay. It just wasn't like a.
It wasn't
think
Conor
Logan Paul-
McGregor fighting Floyd Mayweather. That was a bit more believable.
No. I mean, for me, I'm trying to think of the best way to talk about this. I'm also trying to find that fucking that post-match MJF promo. It's always so hard to find because nobody talks about it, even though it was like only 1 minute long, but it was so fucking fire. I guess the way I would sell it is as this is some clown who is a clown, right? Who's come into our sport and is disrespecting it, right? He's disrespecting our sport. He's making a clown show with his fans of children. And if you were to get some like good journeyman and like slowly build him up with actual boxers now, I would love to see that. No more fucking MMA fighters and fucking da-da-da, but like slowly build him up to getting like actual like.
I want Jorge Masvidal. I want him when he gets out of prison to fight Jake Paul and then give him boxers. Because that's
what
the
everybody
last
says.
one.
This, then this, then this, then this. But then there will be another opportunity. I want to see him fight actual boxers, and maybe that's because I'm a purist, right? I'm a purist when it comes to wrestling. I'm a purist when it comes to boxing. I love this shit. I miss fighting. I miss getting fucking my head kicked in. I love that shit. So maybe just me. I'm more of a stickler. You know.
I'm also like a huge fan of the UFC, so I know those guys more than I know boxers. That's why I would probably lean towards.
Dude, I would. Dude, if they had, dude, I could think of like some dream. Logan Paul is too. Jake Paul is too sizable for this, but like Jake Paul versus someone like Ryan Garcia or Jake Paul versus like people of that character, I think could be big money fights. Definitely, since there's a lot of boxers like Ryan Garcia who have become like internet stars as well.
Dude, Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury. Book it.
He will never. He would literally die.
He would probably die.
Did you see Tyson Fury's last fight with Deontay Wilder?
Yes, I did.
He murdered the man. And you want to know what? I want to say, fucking so many people owe me money I've yet to pay up because I fucking put everything on Tyson Fury to win upon his return. I bet so much money on it, and so many people haven't paid me up. Oh my god.
Damn.
I was so confident in him. I was so confident. Well, I wasn't confident. I just believed. Okay, I was a believer. I believed in his ability. I believed in him.
Could you imagine that you got like a debt that you got to collect, and then you look out and someone knocks on your door and it's fucking Keemstar? Do you know that's what he used to do?
He was a debt collector.
He was like a debt
dude.
collector for like a law firm. He lied about his credentials, and then he worked there.
How did that work?
YouTube. Basically, he lied about his credentials, said he had a college degree, was working with that kind of stuff, and then he built the game Fortress Craft, which was sold to Microsoft. So he walks into his like fucking debt collecting job, tells everybody to go fuck themselves. I'm a fucking millionaire now. You guys are pieces of fucking shit. I don't care about you guys. Fuck you, right? Then he found out Microsoft didn't pay for like another month, so he had no fucking money. Or I don't know, maybe it was longer than a month, and they were just like going off of his savings. So like his house is about to get fucking foreclosed, right? Because he can't go back to the job. He's not getting the money from Fortress Craft, and they pay in intervals. So it was the last fucking day when they're coming to kick them out and throw all this shit on the street. They're like, wait, hold on, look here, this is a real check from Microsoft. This is real money. And then he's like, we're gonna follow you to the fucking bank to cash this, or you're not getting, or that's it, or whatever. And then he paid them. It's like the craziest story I've ever.
Okay, as long as he didn't go back, everyone would have gone back. Oh my god, could you imagine?
That's so embarrassing. You told him to go fuck.
I couldn't. I'd rather jump off a cliff in Minecraft. I could never do that. My god.
Oh man. Yeah.
My goodness.
All right, buddy.
Awesome, man.
Very good call. Thank you for hanging out with me for a while. Enjoy your drinks tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Fuck, I want to send you something of MJS promos because he's just so fucking good. 1 second. Oh, wait. Okay, so you know what's your impression of wrestling?
I think it's cool. I never got into it as a kid, but basically, I know all the people I talk to online watch it. Fucking all the people I hang out with IRL watch it. So I've seen a little bit, but I'm not a huge wrestling fan.
So my reason I like MJF is because he is the biggest prick in the business of wrestling. Like the biggest asshole known to man, right? Mm-hmm. He's like a little demon child, and that's why I love him. It's because everything he says you believe, and it's hard to tell where the asshole starts and the real person begins. So I'm just gonna send you a few things that I recommend you watch on stream, and just like watch the full thing. I know it might be a second or two, but I promise it pays off very well.
Am I getting a
and
TMCA?
those are his real parents.
Are you sending
No,
me a
you'll be fine.
TMCA
You'll be
bomb?
fine. You'll be fine. Okay. I could send you a million different things of times he's fucking gone up to people and said some pretty wild shit about their parents who died of overdoses and shit. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, you have a good one, okay? Peace out.
I'll check it out now. Hi again, Dylan.
God, I gotta tell you this story. I just did the shots and I have to tell you the story, okay? Okay? So
Yeah.
I was walking back. We were out there. We were organizing interviews. I'm interviewing a girl from Kharkiv tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Her whole city is being bombed currently by the Russians. We can't go to her in person, so we have to interview her over Discord. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to limit Discord interviews though because I'm over here, so I want to do it in person. I think the interviews are better. Anyway, coming back from setting that up, on the way home, there was a person who walks up to me and Geek, my French editor. You know Geek, right?
Yeah.
My Frenchman? You've never met Geek?
I've never met him. Actually, maybe he was in one of the calls after one of the hippy dippies, but
he's got a heavy French accent.
If
Wonderful
he wasn't,
guy.
he was in the clip we were just watching, so I've definitely at least heard him.
Okay, so this person walks up to us. Now, do you know about Poland and homophobia?
I was not no. Is it a very
Poland is a
homophobic
very,
place?
very homophobic country led by one of the most homophobic governments in Europe. Right?
Jeez, yeah.
Okay, so take that into perspective. Right? And I know this going into it because I needed to do safety research before going. And I'm in Lublin, which is in a more
Wait,
conservative part of the country.
Wait, is it like one of the what is it like the 70-something places that you're a felon in?
No, it's not illegal to be gay, and that's why I did what I did anyway. Anyway, let me say what I did. Okay,
Yeah.
so this person walks up to us and is like, "Hello, hello, Dylan. Not hello, Dylan, but hello. Girls, strip club. There's a strip club down the road. Let me bring you to the strip club." They're trying to, finagle us into going to a local strip club, and they won't leave me alone. And so eventually, and I'm like saying, no. It's like, oh, but they're so pretty. You're two handsome men. Da, da, da. Eventually, I turn to her and I just say, I'm gay. And I just keep walking. She just freezes. She doesn't know what to do. And she's just in complete shock. And so I just keep walking. I'm just, okay, let's keep going. Just keep going. And then another one walks up. Girls, beautiful girls. Strip club, pole dancers. And they won't leave me alone. And I'll turn over. I'm gay. And it's like, she just freezes again. She literally stops walking.
Like her fucking life flashed before her eyes.
Like she literally hit an invisible brick wall, right?
Oh God.
And then the last one was like talking in Polish, like da da da, and I was like, English, because I don't know who it is. It's like, girls, pole dancers, and I turned to him and I almost yelled, "I'm an F slur."
You almost demon mommed out. You almost...
No, I said it. I said I'm an F slur.
Wait, did you say the slur part, or did you say the?
Yes, I said the actual slur.
Okay, I was gonna say, because that would have been the most soy thing I've ever heard if you turned around.
No,
like,
I said,
sir, I'm an F.
You want me to say it now?
No. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, so I say that, and he stumbles. That's not a problem, and I'm like, no, I don't want it, and then we go on. So I established on I had to keep just pulling out the fact that I suck dick on 3 separate occasions.
Were they planning on fucking robbing you? Did the Poland people just look, oh, there's an American, let's bring him to our strip club?
They wanted to get me into a strip club, so I wasted all my money on pole dancers. That's what they wanted.
Oh, it's so funny. They're because it has to be because you're American, right? Like.
Well, yeah, of course.
Were they doing this to like any other people who were walking on the streets, or was it like you guys were getting?
They would do it. I think they look for people of a certain age. Somebody may have money. They're not gonna go walk up to the local nun.
Yeah, obviously.
Or I think they just wanted to see who they could finagle into going to the strip club, and obviously I didn't want to go into the strip club. I have work to do. Mm-hmm. So I just.
That's the only reason. It's because you had work to do.
I don't like strip clubs. I don't want to watch. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got.
Why am I gonna sit there and watch? If I wanted to watch, I could just I don't know, go to Pornhub, right? And I can't. It's not like I can jerk off in a strip club, right? Because that'd be weird if it just popped out. So I can't do anything. So what's the point?
Oh God, there was a porn debate recently. It was Glink versus Mr. Girl.
Geek's here. Geek, come over here for a second. What's up? Geek, what did you think of our interaction with the strip club people? What did you think of that?
Oh God. I mean, Dylan is the type to go to January 6th protest with a Biden hoodie, so yeah. I think we're going to die in Poland before reaching Ukraine.
Oh my God!
Come on, and I'll be fine. They'll leave me alone.
You go from one hostile place to another more hostile.
If they come up to me and they're gonna stab me or something, I'm just gonna say AIDS. I'm gonna yell at the top of my lung, and they'll all run away.
That's true. You're impervious to stabbing because they probably think you can get AIDS from just stabbing a gay
Exactly.
person. True.
I'll just give them AIDS.
That's fucking weak.
I'll be like, AIDS, it's like COVID, and they'll run away.
Oh Jesus, that's funny.
Awesome. I just wanted to tell you that story because I feel like it's a good story, but I haven't had an opportunity to tell anyone. Okay.
Probably got quite a few stories to tell when you're done with this trip.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm. All right, buddy.
Anyway, did I tell you about the time that I almost got arrested by the Turkish police for saying talking about the Kurds?
No. When were you in Turkey?
Anyway, man, you enjoy those videos. You have a good one, okay?
Wait, what? wait, what the fuck?